Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I'm back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So as always, I've got a ton here. I'm gonna jump right in. I was in it was really cold last week, so I was just like in a cozy vanilla mood. So I've got a lot of vanillas in this one, and I've got a new one that I just picked up that I tested, and then a couple of loves. Actually, I've got a couple new ones that I just picked up and wore. And yeah, so I'm gonna jump right in. And this is in no particular order. The first one we're going to talk about is Gallagher Rosé All Day. It's so crazy because when I first tested this fragrance a few years back, I didn't love it. It has a stainless steel note in it, and I usually don't do well with any kind of a metallic note. And so I don't know if it was the sample that I got last time. I don't know if they've adjusted the formulation maybe a little bit. But the stainless steel note in the sample that I tried years ago was very prominent. I just purchased Wicked Good like about a month ago, or maybe a little over a month ago, and they sent another sample of Rosé All Day with it. I gave it another test because I was like, well, I'll just try it again. I sprayed it on my hand first, and I was in love, and then I gave it a good full wear test the next day, and I was in love, and then I immediately ordered a bottle. Oh my gosh, I love this. I don't know if maybe my nose has changed a little bit, or if maybe there's just not as much of that stainless steel note in it anymore, but all I get now is the plum and the rose and the brown sugar. It's sweet and yummy smelling. It's so cozy and lovely, and I'm obsessed with this fragrance now. So I did a complete 180 on this one, and yeah, I'm in love with it. It's a beast. This thing lasts forever. You only have to ever apply it once in the morning. It lasts forever on clothing. I just can't say enough good things about it. It's just so beautiful. These new bottles are incredible. The new lids are super fierce. Like everything about it, it's very heavy, and I just adore it. So anyways, that is Rosé All Day from Gallagher Fragrances. Okay, next I picked up a bottle of, I'm on a Miss Dior kick now, because now that I know that they've all been discontinued, I'm scooping up everything I can find in every formulation of it before it gets way too expensive, before people start way overpricing it. I've heard really good things about the new formulation though, so I even want to pick up a bottle of the new one. I've heard really good things about it, and I think I saw scrolling through, was it Instagram? I think I was on Instagram, and I came across a post that Tomalise had done, and it was like she had a chair full of a bunch of fragrances, and it was like her favorite fragrances of 2021. I think maybe I don't know if it was her favorite fragrances that she wore, or her most favorite releases, but anyways, I saw in the picture she had the new Miss Dior, so I'm thinking it's good, and I need to get my hands on it. But anyways, I picked up, that was a long-winded way to get to this. I picked up Miss Dior. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is the, this is beautiful. Yeah. I'm going to have to, yeah, the batch code is 0A01. So I'm going to have to, in fact, let me see real quickly. So this bottle was manufactured in January of 2020. So yeah, January of 2020 is when this bottle was manufactured. It's a really beautiful, I get a lot of rose and a lot of vanilla in this. So I really like this. I'm very happy I picked it up. Performance is not great on it. Most of the Miss Dior's, the performance isn't that great, except for the old 2005 formulation. I think that one is pretty good on me, but most of them last maybe 3 or 4 hours. So yeah, I got about, I would say, 4 hours out of this. I wore it twice. I wore it to bed one night, and I also wore it as like my perfume for the day. And yeah, I want to say I got maybe 4 hours or so. I'm happy with it. I'm just glad to have a bottle in my collection, and yeah, so that is Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, not the newest formulation, but the last formulation. Okay, next we have another vanilla. I was in a vanilla mood last week. I wore Virgil from Sylvain Delacourt, so Oh, this is the most beautiful. It's a very potent vanilla too. A lot of vanilla fragrances are not, and they don't hang around for super long. But this is the most beautiful, like, aromatic vanilla. This has got sage and rosemary, but it's hard to explain because it's kind of a heavy vanilla, but it's got a lightness to it. It's not like it's not heavy in that it's sweet or syrup. It's just beautiful. It's like, this one really is hard to explain because it's incredibly unique and it's so good. It's such a beast too. This is one that, again, you only have to apply this one time in the morning. This is not one that it's necessary to ever reapply. If you don't want to, it lasts on clothing forever. It's just a beast of a fragrance. It's so good and it is so cozy and it's just stunning. So anyways, that is Virgil from Sylvain Delacour. I love it. Okay, this next one is one that I just picked up from Sephora because I've had a couple people recommend this one to me. Somebody reminded me of it again on the last live that I did. This is Derek Lam 10 Crosby Blackout Eau de Parfum. They have this on sale at Sephora right now. So it just looks like this, except this piece is black. This is beautiful, but this one I'm almost wondering if I'm anosmic to it, because after the first like 10 minutes, I can't smell it anymore. I don't know if other people can smell it or not. This is one that I'm going to have to wear around my husband. I'll put it on, and see and like test it with him. I'll ask every, you know, like 30 minutes, can you still smell my perfume? Can you still smell my perfume? So I can figure out how long it actually lasts because I can't tell. It's so good though. These are really simple fragrances, a lot like, much like the Elizabeth and James fragrances that only consist of like three notes. That's how these ones are as well. This one I know is Osmanthus, which I adore Osmanthus. It's Osmanthus and chai, like a chai tea note. I'm not totally sure what that third note is in this, but I want to say some kind of a fruit because it's got a sweetness to it. It could be Osmanthus, kind of smells a little bit like apricot too, so it could be the Osmanthus. But it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. I don't know. It's hard to explain this one. It's warm and sweet and it is tea-like. I wouldn't say it smells like chai necessarily, but it's dark and warm and sweet. And I love it. I love it so much. I just can't smell it very much after I apply it. I want to say I got maybe 3 to 4 hours out of it. It's just really hard for me to tell. Again, I'm going to have to test this one with my husband and see how long somebody else can smell it for. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful though. So anyways, that is Derek Lam 10 Crosby. I'm going to keep it in its box for now, just in case it doesn't end up working out. I think it will though. I really, really love this. Oh, it's so good. I could see myself really liking this in the warm weather too. It's dark, but it's bright enough. And that Osmanthus note and whatever else is in it it's making it smell like, I don't know. It's just light enough to wear in the warm, in the heat, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to try it in the heat too because I think it'll really work. Okay, I could not leave this one out because I'm so obsessed with this fragrance and I cannot stop. I wear it at least once a week. I'll probably rotate it into a what I wore last week video maybe once a month until I stop wearing it every single week, just so I'm not like talking about the same fragrance every week. This is like in Skye 1111. So this is the most beautiful musk fragrance, but it's a sweet musk. It's like a sweet skin musk. This is a beast on me too. This is the oil formulation, so I'm not sure how the perfume, I have tested it once, but I haven't tested it with this because I want to send that, I want to send some of it off to somebody else to test, to get her opinions on them. so I don't want to use too much of it. It is slightly different. The spray perfume is a little bit warmer, I found, than the oil. They're both beautiful. I want a bottle of the spray perfume, and I want to layer it with this. But anyways, this is a beast. The oil is a beast. You can put this on. It lasts forever on clothing. It lasts all day on skin. After, it's going to project for probably 3 hours maybe, and then after that it does wear pretty close to the skin, but you will smell it all day long. It lasts forever, on me at least. It lasts forever on clothing. Yeah, it lasts forever on clothing. It's just the most beautiful, sweet, clean, like white musk kind of fragrance that I've ever smelled. It's my favorite white musk fragrance that I've ever smelled, and I can't stop wearing it. I wear it at least once a week because it's just one of those like perfect, clean, get out of the shower perfumes ever. So anyways, that is 1111 from Lake and Skye. Okay, next I wore a little combination here. I put on my Vanille. This is Outremer Vanille, but the oil form. So oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's like a sweet cotton candy vanilla. It honestly smells like, that's what it smells like. It smells like cotton candy. So it's like this beautiful sweet cotton candy vanilla. And then I layered over it my Alyssa Ashley vanilla. I love this. I'm pretty sure this is back in stock on Fragrance Net too. Last time I was on, they had it. I love this. This is, it's very, very similar to the Outremer Vanille, but not quite as sweet. It's just, it's still a sweet vanilla, but it's not quite as sweet. It's not quite as like cotton candy smelling as the Outremer. It's just beautiful. I love it. So yeah, I put the Outremer vanilla oil on first, and then I layered this over it, and I was in heaven. It was so, so good. And that combination with the perfume layered over the oil, I think I easily got somewhere between 6 and 8 hours out of it. It lasted me almost an entire day. So yeah, it's a really great combination. So last but not least is, I have been talking about in a couple of videos recently, I'd been talking about how I kind of got burned and I sent my Choco Musk off, my spray perfume. I sent it off to somebody and we were supposed to be doing a swap and I never got anything in return. Well, and I've been talking about how I needed to get Choco Musk back in my life because I love it, especially to layer with. Well, a wonderful subscriber heard that. So anyways, she sent 3 roller balls over of Choco Musk, and I cannot be more ecstatic. So I've been wearing the heck out of this. I've been wearing it like crazy. Charlotte's been wearing it like crazy. Her friend Adeline was over when they came in the mail, and she wore some. It's just the most beautiful, like sweet, yummy chocolate and vanilla fragrance. I love it so much. It is wonderful for layering over. It's great just on its own. It's just so, so good. And it sold out a lot. So yeah, anyways, that is Al Rahab Choco Musk. So anyways, that is Al Rahab Choco Musk. And yeah, thank you so much to the person that sent these. I appreciate it more than I can even tell you. So yeah. And that is going to be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one.